Good morning. How's everybody? It's been a long time, I know. I was pretty sick. I didn't have much of a voice, and I didn't want to have to stop in the middle of something, so I just stopped doing it till I try to get better. As you can tell, I still have problems with my voice, but supposedly I'm getting better every day. So we'll see what happens, all right? Of course, I picked a great day to come back. Trump has completely lost his mind. He's operating as an obligard. He's not doing anything with congressional approval or anything. He's just going out and tossing bombs around. That area of the world where he's working is something that nobody knows a lot about. We were talking about that this morning. A friend of mine and I were walking our dogs. We were talking about that. Nobody knows what the hell's going on over there. So far as damage assessments gone, if you listen to Hegseth, we destroyed Iran. I mean, we completely abolished everything. And then if you start reading in detail other people and from around the world, you understand that there's significant damage. Yes, was it enough to stop their enrichment programs? Is there really another enrichment site that we don't know about? We have no intelligence in that area. Gabbard proved that the other day. She says there's no information out there. That's been a problem for years. We depend on the Mossad for our intelligence in the area, and Mossad is prejudicial. They're going to give us the information they want to give us. How detailed their information was, how effective these bombs were, nobody knows. If they change the type of concrete that we think they used, the bunker busters, or whatever they're called, will not be as effective as everybody wants them to believe. So what do? Do we know anything about what's going on over there, And I don't think we do. Hold on a second. I got somebody else is trying to talk. Noise coming in. I don't want to hear it, so... Okay. So we have a great many things that need to be discussed, and I don't have the information to discuss them properly. I have little or no. I have little or no information on exact information on any of the stories that are out there. Okay. I know that down here the president has denounced the attacks, but Petro's got his own problems, and he better hope that we stay in the Mideast, because if they don't, then this is going to become a target. Then Central and South America are going to become targets of Trump's, and I don't want to see that. I don't want U.S. troops around me. Even though I'm a United States citizen, I don't feel safe with those guys around me. To be quite honest with you, they have a tendency to overreact to situations, especially when you're dealing with civilians. So it's not something I'm looking forward to seeing. But in terms of intellect or intelligence, rather, in terms of the intelligence of this raid. I don't know what he hopes to accomplish, all right? And he's lucky that Saudi Arabia is just going to cost us more and more money and prestige and what have you, because Saudi Arabia had a deal with the Republican Party going back to 9/11. I have said this story many times, and people have checked it out, and I don't know what information is still available, because a lot of it's been blacked out. But at the time, a lot of people checked the story out, and they found out I was reporting an actual fact that the only plane in the air after the grounding of aircraft on 9/11 was a plane taking the Saudi prince's family and whatnot back to Saudi Arabia. Every other plane in basically the whole world was grounded at that time. Life was a a little complicated for a few days. But they proved something there. 9/11 proved something that the U.S. should really understand. We had no real intelligence about that. So they, invented Homeland Security, and we're going to do this, and we're going to do that, and we're going to prevent this from happening with massive intelligence, because apparently certain agencies didn't talk to each other. They still don't talk to each other. It's a political game. It's all about their money. Who gets the most money to do what? And who's right? Whose leader is out there in front? And you got Hegseth, the Secretary of Defense, was, one of the first people to say that it was a total victory. It's a completely obliterated, and that is a complete lie. Can you do significant damage? Yes. Was significant damage done? Nobody's really sure at the moment. A lot of damage was done, but how, they can't tell what was done at, 1,000 feet or 2,000 or 3,000 feet underground. They don't know, because we have no intelligence assets there other than there's 2 in the area. All right, and you're going to laugh at one of them. You have the Mossad, and I'm trying to remember the name of this branch of the church, the Catholic Church. The Jesuits is the other one. They're the 2 most prolific intelligence agencies in the area, because they've had people living there for 50 to 100 years. Going back forever, they've been living in the area, and they know what's going on. The other thing to understand about that part of the world is it's still somewhat nomadic to somewhat degree. They're experts at the nomad life. They're experts at moving entire populations overnight. So you don't know how much they evacuated out of that area. They could have taken half the equipment out of that area. No, we saw 6 trucks. Aerial photo. Big deal. In that area you saw 6 trucks. Where did they go? Well, we don't know. Come on, people. Wake up. Those trucks should have been taken out. But they weren't. This was an operation dedicated to a specific target. Had they gone in and decided that that area and the people that were in it and the vehicles that were in it were to be handled, then it would have been handled. It would have been a different story. We wouldn't be here sitting talking about discussing the pros and cons of the attack. The problem in the United States with that attack is that the people that only certain people knew about it, they were Republicans. So Trump is more or less saying to the Democrats, screw you. I'm a one-party guy. That's it. You don't count anymore, which is basically true. But what you're going to have to watch out for is that he keeps doing things that are pissing people off. Now, this is going to keep people in line for a little bit, but sooner or later he's going to do something stupid again, or say something stupid, and the people in the United States are going to get really, really upset. And it's not going to take much to start a civil war, and it's going to be a race war. It's the race war that the Nazi underground and the white supremacists have been praying for years. The problem is there's more blacks in the military than there are whites. There are more guns in black neighborhoods than in white neighborhoods. Gun manufacturers don't care who they sell to. They're in the business of making money. Not just killing people, but making money. So whoever pays them, and if they could get some cash under the table, they're going to go out and they're going to do whatever it takes to make life miserable for the rest of us. Now, I'm going to cut I can feel my voice starting to go again, so I'm going to cut this video a little short. But I got to tell you something, people. I think I'm just going to do, because of my health issues and whatnot, I'm just going to do one topic a day. If you have something you want me to talk about, go to the comment section of the video and comment on it, all right? Write it in the comment, and if I can find something out about it, I'll tell you. If I don't have enough information to do a video about it, I will still mention it in my videos that I couldn't find out the questions that everybody was asking, that everybody wanted to know. It wasn't possible for me to do that. So, you know, you all hang tight in this, all right? I will do what I can to find out information and then give you my opinion or my take on it, you know, whatever is out there, all right? You know, the take of the people around here. And that's another issue that I have to go over, is what's going on around here, because it's this this move towards the aristocrats controlling the government is beginning to spread to other countries as well as here, so as well as the United States. So listen, you guys have a good day. If you don't see me tomorrow, it just means that my voice isn't there. All right, that's why I want to stop talking. I want to strain it too much. All right, so I'll talk to you tomorrow, hopefully.